A 3-hour downpour last Sunday afternoon on May 18th triggered widespread flooding and havoc in parts of Accra, including Agbogba. The flood submerged homes and neighborhoods around the Agbogba Bridge, drowning one bicycle rider in an area known as Happy Home. Some affected residents narrated their ordeal to the Ghana News Agency.
Yesterday, the water entered into my room, all my books, everything is spoiled. As I'm speaking to you now, the water is still in the compound. It can't even come out for us to even know our lefts and rights.
The ABBA say, even quiet than cry ebu, it's all completed bina. Let the young na ye kwacha home too.
Yes, so much I'm not to cry. Me pay free, me the rubber not to show me na et and soon at the abaha. And ya cry me fear dear cry the young coy. And they had a best rest mobile boy with drainage system. No, that's on betting me be from home when you found.
They stated why they still lived in the flood-prone area instead of moving out.
And I say no, ye mu be a student. Say a case ye ko baby and siomba to say a share slogan ne cantonment near the dinner enti enti these places no na place rent near dear for ma obia betu me aje enti enye say ya adwin say empese ye be free ha e ne cost ne near de enti na ma ye wa ha say
me hu si sensu bi ato eto aye normal atreso a 5 minutes ni nsu ni nyina atwe but enra de ne de chen de bia eno na me de me ano mahu sa de
sa me no munya adwene because adan na wontimi high no we na wotim sisi a na nsu ni hawo no wo yiska na be high and some tiska ba be hard dan no na sensu ni ha me na ese me ne ma afi bia meto ne ma ne nsu be se no afi bia meto ne ma nsu be se na da na so ye e wo se obobo aho na pesca na o move na ko bebe baba tra na unto TV na unto mattress na nsei afoforo ebe san say no bra be na wo bo no.
One in particular blamed the local assembly as part of the problem.
Who gives permit? If there is any house that has no permit, put on the house. Government has the mandate and is paid by the taxpayers' money to make sure our neighborhoods are safe. If somebody built on waterways, you pull it down because they had no permit in the first place. But if they had permits to build, then whoever gave the permit should be held liable and culpable for this.
Others appealed for assistance as they had not interacted with NADMO officials who they claimed paid a brief visit, obviously, to assess the damage in some parts of the neighborhood.
And this is something we've raised every year. Every May, June, July, it's a conversation in this neighborhood. I've been here for just about 3 years. And I've tried to really pick up on this conversation. Last year we had media people come in here. You push, and once the rains are done, nobody responds again. Meetings upon meetings, there's no response. So the water gets there and it gets choked. So once it gets to begin to now relapse, it comes back. About 70 people from these houses had to be moved into just one house, and that's my house, because that is the only place that didn't have any flood. With kids as young as 2, 3, 4, all lifted up. And you ask yourself, if the worst had happened, what would these lives do? They could have just lost it. All these kids couldn't swim, and they had to be lifted to the high into this because that was actually of a high elevation. So this is something that has occurred over and over again. But this year's one has been very dangerous, and we're asking ourselves, if it's just May, and we know that the worst of rains are in June and July, what is going to happen if the mighty ones come in those 2 months? It could be something else.